think every time, every time. And I think we're ready to go. So, okay, 1 second. Hi, beautiful people. Zoe here. Um, Welcome to the Shine Sessions. And today, excited to introduce Rena, who's going to lead us through a restorative yoga boost. So she's already on her mat. You don't need a mat, you just need a floor, a flat space, and wherever you are, and just a little desire to move your body and center yourself and really just be with us for the next 20 minutes. Hey. So I hope you join us, whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching this on the recording. I hope and excited to introduce you to Rena. Rena, I'm going to pass it straight to you so we get started. And again, the intention with every one of these sessions is to invite more embodied presence and peace and power into our being, because the stronger we are in our body, in our mind, and in our heart, and the more centered and stable we are here, is rippling into the world, even if you might not feel it. I promise it is. Okay, so Rena, I am passing it to you. Take it away, sister. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you, Zoe, for the opportunity to teach. Thank you, Laura, for all of the organizing that you did. And thank you to all of the people who showed up to embody this beautiful intention that has set for us to be centered in our body. So a brief introduction, we're going to start with connecting to an anchor, and I'll give you a few options for what your anchor can be. And then we're going to work through just about 4 postures together, and we'll hold each posture for about 3 to 4 minutes. As Zoe said, you don't need a mat. I'm set up on a mat just so that you can clearly see my body. But it's most important just that you're comfortable, that you're on a flat space, and that there's nothing in the way nothing that can get in your way. You could even do it in bed, though it's nice to have separation between the place where we sleep and the place where we practice. So without further ado, find yourself in a comfortable seat just to begin to establish your anchor. I'm sitting cross-legged, but if that's not comfortable for you, you can sit however is comfortable for you. And let's take a deep breath, just like I just did. A deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it all go through the mouth. Squeeze the belly, get all the air out. And then let the breath return to normal. You can have your eyes open or closed. And notice all the parts of your body connecting with something below. Could be your hands on your legs on the floor. And it could be other things as well. Take your attention now to the top of your head and just gently scan from your head all the way down to your toes, checking in with how each part of your body feels right now. And once you reach your toes, you'll turn your awareness to whatever you choose for your anchor to be. So your choices for your anchor could be settling in on the sensations of your breath, where you feel the movement of breath and what it feels like. Your anchor could be sounds that you hear around you, or perhaps choosing just to anchor on the sound of my voice. Your anchor could be a point in the room that you want to stare at. Or your anchor could be a part of your body, for example, the soles of your feet that you just want to focus on. And I give all of those choices because I want you to feel safe and empowered and in control of what you're doing. So again, your choices of anchor are your breath, a part of the body, a sound, or something to focus your gaze at. And whichever one of those you choose to have as your anchor, focus on it for a few more moments. And before we transition into a posture, I'll give you a heads up that as you transition and also while you're in the posture, remember we'll be holding each posture for 3 to 4 minutes. It's totally natural that you will find yourself being distracted from your chosen anchor. The practice is noticing when you're distracted and then refocusing yourself on that chosen anchor. Again, that's breath or a part of the body or a sound or a point in the room. And as you're ready here, we'll transition to our first posture, which is child's pose. And with child's pose, you'll have a choice. I will demonstrate both. You have a choice to bring your big toes together, your knees wide, and your arms in front with the head down. Or you can keep your knees together and bring your hands down by your feet. You can try both of those and then settle into whichever one feels the most comfortable for you. You'll get similar benefits. You'll just feel slightly different parts of the body getting a little extra attention. And once you settle into your child's pose, if you lost your connection with the anchor, refocus on that anchor, breath, body part, sound, or point. Obviously, if it's a point, you might not be able to stare at that point, so you can stare at a different point while you're in this posture. And child's pose is a really nurturing and nourishing posture. It's a posture that generally allows us to feel safe and protected, which is why I chose it as our first posture. That doesn't mean that you're always going to feel that way in this posture, but you could set kind of an intention for this specific posture to feel into feelings of protection, security, and safety, even if you don't feel it necessarily. It's an opportunity to embody even just 1% of that feeling. We allow the weight of the hips to be heavy on the feet. If you're not able to do that, or if you just feel like you need some extra support, you can place a pillow between your legs. I'll grab one. And another option, if you'd like to bring the ground closer to your chest or to your head, is to place a pillow underneath your chest or your head. Just giving you options so that you can find maximum comfort. And you've probably also noticed already that your forehead is connecting with the ground here. And yoga, of course, works with the chakra system. So your forehead is connected to your third eye, which is connected to your intuition. So that part of the body is, the blood is kind of flowing there right now. Not kind of, it is. You can enjoy about 1 more minute in your child's pose. Remembering that the practice is noticing when you've been distracted from your anchor and refocusing on the chosen anchor. Take a full exhale and then 1 more round of breath. Unless being focused on your breath is not comfortable right now, then just hang here for another few moments. And as you're ready, you'll bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And we're going to come to lie on our backs and try to stay as close to the ground as you can through this transition. Once you arrive on your back, you can hug your knees into your chest and rock and roll a little bit, doing a little dance with yourself. You can try it out with your head down or with your head up, whatever feels nice for you. And then we'll pause in the middle, and our next posture will be a twist. So to prepare for the twist, you'll extend your arms out by your shoulders like the letter T. If your space does not allow for that, then you can bend your elbows like goalposts. And then you'll drop your knees over to the left to start. You want to have your knees stacked one on top of the other as much as possible. If it's more comfortable, then you can grab a pillow and place the pillow between your knees. And then feel into what position will feel best with your neck. That might be turning your head in the same direction as your knees. It might be keeping your head straight up to the sky. And it might be letting your head fall to the right, opposite of your knees. And you can try them all out and then settle in to the one that feels the most comfortable. And once your body is settled, return to your anchor if you may have lost it in the transition. And enjoy another couple minutes in your twist. If it's helpful for you, you can observe the parts of your body that are touching the ground and let those parts of the body become heavier, letting gravity pull on them. If you are working with the breath, you might observe where does the breath create space and opening in the body, and where does the breath bring a sense of release or softening as you breathe out. And if you're not working with the breath, then just continue with whatever your chosen anchor is. Breath, body part, sound, or point that you're looking at. If you're working with the breath, take a full exhale and one more round of breath. And if you're not, then just enjoy your final moments here. If you are working with the breath, you'll use the inhale to come through center. And if not, then just bring your body through center. And then take it over to the other side. So the legs will come to the right. And feel out what feels comfortable with your head on this side. Our body is not created equally from one side to the other. So whatever you did with your neck on one side, you don't necessarily have to do the same thing on this side. You can feel out if it feels appropriate to keep the head in the same direction as the knees, the opposite direction as the knees, or up towards the ceiling. And the reason that I chose a twist for our second posture is that energetically, we can imagine ourselves twisting inwards. There's obviously a lot that can take our direction outwards. This is our opportunity to turn our attention inwards. Maintaining a sense of curiosity, remembering that this separate second side is essentially an entirely new posture. So if you are working with the breath, you might observe the breath, the inhale, creating space and opening in different places on this side. And you might observe the exhale, bringing a sense of release or letting go in different places as well. And if you're using a body part, a sound, or a point as your anchor, then just continue with that. No anchor is better than the other. It's just different choices. You might turn the corners of your lips up just a little bit, bringing in a sense of gratitude for the opportunity to be in our bodies. If you're working with the breath, take a full exhale and one more round of breath. And if you're not, enjoy your final few moments in this posture. And if you're working with the breath, you'll use the inhale to come up through center. And if not working with the breath, then just come up through center. If it feels nice, you can rock and roll again, or take any other intuitive movements that feel nice. And from here, we're going to transition to Shavasana, our final resting posture. You have choices with your Shavasana as well. The traditional Shavasana has our legs out long, feet flopping towards the sides about as wide as your mat. Hands come down by the sides with the palms facing up. Another option is to bring the hands anywhere you want on the body. Another option is to bring the legs into butterfly. Another option is to bring the knees up and let them fall towards each other. Another option is to put the legs up on a chair or on the wall. And another option would be to lie on your belly. You could go back to child's pose, or you can lie flat on your belly. I'm going to stay seated, and you take a few more moments to settle into your Shavasana of choice. What's most important is that it's a posture that you'll be able to hold for about 10 minutes comfortably. And I'm going to walk you through two exercises. We'll do a tensing and releasing exercise. And then we'll do something I'm not sure what to call. And the intent here is just to give a little bit of structure to your Shavasana, so you can feel held. So first and foremost, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and release all the breath through the mouth. Squeeze the belly, get all the air out, and then let the breath return to normal. Let go of whatever your anchor was. You can choose to close your eyes, maybe place a light piece of cloth or fabric over your eyes. You can also choose to keep your eyes open. And we'll begin the tensing and releasing exercise. As you inhale, tense your feet. And as you exhale, sigh it out the mouth and release the feet. As you inhale, tense your legs, calves, knees, and thighs. Sigh it out the mouth and release the legs. As you inhale, tense your hips, pelvis, and butt. Sigh it out the mouth and release. As you inhale, tense your lower belly, lower back, chest, and upper back. And sigh it out the mouth, release. As you inhale, tense your hands, bringing them into fists and squeezing them. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth, release. Stretch the fingers. And then relax the fingers. Inhale, tense the arms and squeeze the shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth and release. Inhale, clench the jaw, squeeze the eyes, scrunch the forehead, squeeze the cheeks. Exhale, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, open the eyes, wiggle the eyes. Close the eyes, close the mouth. One final time, squeeze the whole body, feet, calves, knees, thighs, pelvis, butt, belly, back, chest, fists, arms, shoulders, jaw, cheeks, eyes, forehead. Take a deep breath in, squeeze everything a little tighter. And sigh it out the mouth, let it all go. Let the breath return to normal and make any final wiggles that your body's asking for. Observe as the breath and the body find a natural place to settle in. And you can mentally repeat after me. I'm relaxing my toes, the bottoms of my feet, the tops of my feet, my heels, my ankles. My whole feet are relaxed. I'm relaxing my lower legs, my knees, my upper legs. My whole legs are relaxed. I'm relaxing my hips, pelvis, and butt. My hips, pelvis, and butt are relaxed. I'm relaxing my lower back, my lower belly, my middle back, my middle belly, my upper back, and my chest. My whole torso is relaxed. I'm relaxing my fingers, my palms, the tops of my hands, my wrists. My whole hands are relaxed. I'm relaxing my lower arms, my elbows, my upper arms. My whole arms are relaxed. I'm relaxing my shoulders and my neck. My shoulders and neck are relaxed. I'm relaxing my jaw, my teeth, my tongue, my lips, my chin, my cheeks, my nose, my eyeballs, my eye sockets, my eyelids, my eyebrows, my ears, my forehead, the top of my head. My face and my head are relaxed. I'm relaxing my internal organs. My internal organs are relaxed. You can take a deep breath in through the nose. Notice how the air feels on your skin. Start to move your fingers and move your toes, move your wrists and move your ankles. Stretch the arms up overhead and take a big inhale, feeling into the spaces that have opened up. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest one last time. Roll over onto one side when you're ready. Notice what you're feeling and thank yourself for showing up. And press your hands into the ground, offering yourself support, coming back up to sit. And once you're seated, you'll bring your hands together in front of your heart with a word, prayer, or intention you'd like to carry with you through the rest of your day. Rub your hands together, creating warmth. And when you feel the warmth, release your hands over your eyes, filling yourself up on the inside with the quality of that word, prayer, or intention as if it's already done. And then sweep your hands over your head, behind your neck, and back together at your heart. Thank you, me. Thank you, each of you and all of you. Thank you, everything that made this happen. Hallelujah, namaste, and let's keep learning a lot today. And I'm sorry that we went longer than scheduled.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Rena. That was magical. I definitely feel relaxed and restored, and I say Shavasana all day. Okay.
Okay.
Shavasana all day. Thank you to the beautiful hearts who showed up in this moment and who will show up and watch this. Rena, that was really beautiful. And I hope you each carry this feeling of relaxation and restoration with you for the rest of this day. And remember that it is so alive and available to you in body and in heart if you just take a moment to connect and give attention and be. So thank you to showing up. Thank you, Rena, for showing up. Thank you, Lara, for supporting this space. And thank you, all you beautiful souls who are showing up to do this work. Big love. Mwah.
Thank you all. Have a
Bye.
wonderful day.